Stop chasing Charlie! Hi everybody! Sorry I'm laughing, but this is take three. I'm WTF Belle. If you're new to the channel, I do beauty unboxings, get ready with me's, beauty reviews, diamond painting, video games, and pretty much whatever else I think might be interesting to film. This is an unboxing. I also do a quarterly giveaway, and this is a giveaway video. Before I get into the unboxing, I'm going to do just a real quick life update. As anybody who watches this regularly knows, I have been going through the diagnostic process for whatever the hell is wrong with me for about 6 years now. My original diagnosis was MS. I had a CT scan. I have no brain lesions. I don't have MS. Second diagnosis, oddly enough, was tick fever, but that only lasted for like 2 weeks. I don't have tick fever. Third diagnosis stuck around for about 1.5 years, and that was rheumatoid arthritis. But I don't fit a lot of the symptoms of RA. So then we got to the fourth diagnosis, which was lupus, which kind of fit a lot more of the symptoms, but not exactly. Well, today was the appointment I have fought for years with the rheumatologist, who in theory was going to confirm my diagnosis and start me on treatment plans. And I have been looking forward to this day for months. It did not go as planned. She did draw blood, and I won't have that official confirmation for a few days. And she wants me to have a nerve study test. But and I showed her pictures of my rash and everything. My rash does not fit the lupus rash in formation. But it does show, she did find extreme signs of inflammation in her exam and looking at my rash, but it does not fit anything that she, as a rheumatologist, would handle. It still could be an autoimmune disease, but it's not a rheumatology-based autoimmune disease. It's not something she can treat. She did direct me to get a nerve study, and she did draw labs to rule some stuff out. And she also referred me to a dermatologist. Okay, so the dermatologist called while I was driving home because the dermatologist called while I was driving home from the rheumatologist because the rheumatologist is 2 hours away. So I had to take a whole fucking day off work, excuse my language, to go to this place to get told, you don't have anything we can treat. I cried, not because I want any, it's not because I was wanting lupus or RA to be confirmed. I don't want those diseases. I just wanted an answer and to start treatment so I can get parts of my life back. Because I live every day at a 4. A good day is a 4. Occasionally I'll get a 3. Once in a blue moon I'll get a 1. And oh boy, do we run out and do all the things. A bad day can be an 8 or a 9 where I'm curled up in bed crying because it hurts so bad. Those don't happen too often though, thankfully. So, that was more than a little disappointing, but I came home to a big box. And this is a purchase from Whatnot. If you've never heard of Whatnot, it is an auction site. And there are people on there auctioning pretty much anything you could want, especially as collectibles. Or they have clothes, they have vintage stuff, they have new stuff, they have makeup. Now the makeup is mostly overstocks and seconds, so like boxes might be a little crushed or something. It might be slightly out of date, things like that. You're not gonna find the latest and greatest things out there. So like you're not gonna find the P. Louise advent calendar on Whatnot. I doubt you're gonna find anything P. Louise, honestly, because it is US based. Anyways, if you haven't heard of it, it is amazing. It is where Wolf and I started our crystal business. It quickly outgrew Whatnot, and then Whatnot became oversaturated with crystal sellers who will sell crap very cheaply and will also sell really good stuff really cheaply. And basically we could not buy in a volume enough to allow us to sell amazing pieces like we sell, because we focus on high quality, really nice stuff, but people want dollar starts. And we couldn't afford to keep up with that, so we left Whatnot. We still go on there occasionally, and we'll do like a liquidation on there occasionally, but we've also shut down our crystal business until this whole tariff craziness is over, because that's how we were able to keep our prices low, is we bought from other countries, and now the prices are doubled, so we can't afford to do that. We'll be back. We haven't left the crystal world, and we still occasionally acquire items for ourselves, and we still have a lot of crystals around. So it's something we both care about a lot. But if you want some really good deals on some makeup and you don't mind a box that's got a little beat up, this is the place to go. I have linked Whatnot down below if you want to join. If you join, you get $15 at your first purchase, and Wolf and I get $5, and we would appreciate that because I like spending money on Whatnot. So I do have a note. It says, thanks so much for your purchase and helping me get to 1K transactions. Hope you like all your goodies. Love. Thanks, Donna. The 1K thing, if you are a seller, when you first start, to make sure you're not a scammer, you don't get paid until the items reach the buyer. Whatnot holds the money in like an escrow account, and then once the package is marked delivered, you get paid. Once you have successfully completed 1,000 transactions, then you get paid as soon as you create a label to ship it. So in Whatnot world, that's called the road to 1K, and that's one of the ways I found. This is not the box I expected. Okay. It is one of the ways that I have found really, really good makeup deals, because I'm helping people on that one road to 1,000. Oh, this is the one I expected. I just thought I bought that from somebody else. Okay, so there are quite a few items in this box, and we're gonna go over them. So the first one is a argan oil from Morocco. It strengthens, restores, and smooths dry, damaged hair. It is a sample packet, but it's enough for me to probably do 2 masks to my hair. So I'm excited to try it. I don't know the brand task. I know argan oil, whenever I've used it on my hair, has done amazing things, so I was really excited to get this. That, and after I made my first purchase, I kind of worried I wouldn't buy enough to make it worthwhile. So I was going through her, there's auctions and then there's buy it now. So I was going through her buy it now, and I saw an argan oil treatment, and I thought, can't go wrong with that. So that's the first thing. The next thing we've got, I'm going to put in my giveaway because I can't eat these. She did send some Werther's apple chews as kind of a thank you for buying. Wolf and I can't have candies like that. So we're just going to drop those in the giveaway. That's not the item I'm adding, so we'll go over that later. But there you go. Okay, up next, I got... Did I do that again? What I saw was a velvet lipstick, and I thought it was going to be a really, really pretty color. It comes in a bullet looking thing, and it's a really red lipstick. Looks awesome. Here's the thing. I'm an idiot, and she didn't show, she didn't like, what she was showing was just the item. And you can't see it on camera, but you can, in person, see the embossing of J in a star. And if you take the lid off of the box, because it comes like, it comes like that. Again, on face value, you can't necessarily see what brand it is. Take the cover off and you can. So this is the second time in a row I have spent money on that brand I said I would never ever buy. And now I have concealer, which I have to admit is pretty good. I have an eyeshadow, which I love. And I'm getting pissed off. If I like this lipstick, that's just not going to be fair. My lipstick has long since rubbed off, so let's see. It feels so creamy and soft going on. And I'm sorry, that is a lovely color. And the fact that it's a bullet is really cool. Damn it. I'm still not going to start buying his stuff, but damn it. I hate that it's such a great... I wish it was owned by anybody else. Because it's not the, like... It's not necessarily the brand I have an issue with. It's the owner. I do not like his way he behaves or treats people, and I don't want to contribute money to his empire. Oh, I'm scratching Jazz on the chest, and she is... I'm hitting a tickle spot. Oh, does that feel good? Does that feel good? Right there, right there, right there, right there. Okay. All right, so the last two items are the ones I remembered purchasing. And they both feel full. Okay, so a couple months ago, I got this Vanilla Baby Luxury Body Oil, and it's a little bit glitter, and it's for your arms or body, and it smells amazing. I mean, I put it on this morning, still smells amazing. This one, the one I got is vanilla, and it came in either my Allure or BoxyCharm. I forget what I was getting at the time. So she had, and she didn't include a packing slip, but I paid like $4 each for these. They sell for about $40, so I got an incredible deal. I got the rest of the collection. I had to. Holy cow. It's okay. Apparently the one I got was a trial size, because holy cow, this one is like double the size. I thought this was a full size. I was wrong. Yeah, this is twice the size. Cool. I'm never going to complain about that. Except that I must have gotten it in my Allure box then. And that would explain why I counted one extra full size, because I assumed that size body oil was full size. But no, it's huge. I mean, look at that. This one is called Birthday Sex. It's niacinamide, peptides, saffron, argan oil, hyaluronic acid boost. It's vegan and it's clean. So that's awesome. And I can't smell it through that thing. Let's get that thing out. See if I can do it without spraying it everywhere. It's like a beautiful, sweet, musky smell. Ooh, that smells so amazing. Wolf's gonna love this one. I can tell you right now, Wolf's gonna love that one. It is by the brand Truly. So let's put just a little bit. It's gonna be slightly vanilla-y because it's going over. The one thing I don't like is it's extremely hard to get out of the bottle. You have to like smash it. But it feels so good going on. It feels like, oh, using this as a massage oil would be incredible because it's warm and it smells good. Ooh, it smells like just a really lovely, sweet, slightly musky smell. This is and that is exactly what I love. I love not quite gourmand and not quite musk, but that line in between. Oh. It's a very sexy smell, I will say that. So I am so excited to be trying that and get to use that. And then I was going to stop there because she had kind of explained that Birthday Sex, what it smelled like. And it was like, that is up my alley. And then she had the third one, because I guess there's three different. She had the vanilla one, and I thought, I'm not getting that because I've already got it. Although now I kind of wish I'd gotten it because it's a lot bigger. And I'm about, what? Third of the way down on my vanilla one. I wear it almost every day. This one is Golden Glaze. And it's got vitamin C, vanilla beans, ceramides, argan oil, and hyaluronic acid. It's gorgeous. And I am guessing it's going to have a slightly citrus smell, which I'm less than excited about. But, ooh, look how pretty that is. That is just so gorgeous. Okay, so let's take the top off and take the little doohickey out. It keeps the stuff from coming out. It might have a little bit of citrus. I'm putting it on the other arm. You can see you have to kind of bang it on your hand to get it to come out. It has a slightly citrusy smell, but not bad. Maybe. There's just like a hint of citrus, almost a little mint. Maybe it's bergamot instead of like a lemon. I don't mind bergamot. I don't know why. But then it's also like sexy. It's called Golden Glaze. Oh, I like that. And again, these sell for a good $40 at Sephora. They're not brand new, but they're not old yet. And I got them for $4 each. So I have lots of good smelling body stuff now. Yay. If you have any fears about Whatnot, like being scammed, let me say this. I have been buying and selling on Whatnot for over 3 years. I have not been scammed. Whatnot really has, their goal is to make a place that is safe for buyers and sellers, and they have a lot of safeguards to ensure that. Have there been scammers on there? Yes. Have there been drama on there? Yes. Occasionally in the trading card world or the card breaking world where you like buy decks and they open them on screen and show you, there's been drama about, oh, I didn't get what I paid for, I didn't get what he opened, blah, 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 blah. So they've made some changes to make that a little bit more realistic. But like there's a luxury goods category where they sell like really expensive purses and clothes and stuff. To sell in that, it's so much harder to get accepted. You have to go through so many steps. There's also a higher end trading card selling where you can sell graded cards. And again, there are so many steps to get into that section. There's not that many steps to get into the makeup or the hair or like I've sold my Disney pins on there. I've kind of watched the Disney pin ones a little bit, and I haven't seen people selling scrappers. That doesn't mean they don't, but that's kind of a problem you're going to find anywhere, is people not knowing what they're selling and selling you crap that's not real. So you just kind of got to pay attention. And like I said, pay attention so you don't buy brands that you don't support. Although this is a really pretty color of lipstick and I really like it. And it's really creamy and smooth. And how cute is the little bullet? Damn it. Stop making, because like, look, we've got this Sailor Moon-esque thing. We have this bullet thing. It's just pretty. And then I've got the eyeshadow that I have yet to find an eyeshadow it doesn't pair well with. And it's sparkly, and you know me and sparkles. If it's sparkly, I've got to have it. Okay, did I say this was a giveaway video? Yeah, I did. So let's decide what we're giving away, shall we? Let's reach into my box of goodies back here. Dig around, kind of find some, ooh, I don't know what that is, but it feels good. So we're gonna grab that. Hey, I got 2 items, that's okay, we're gonna put both of them in. These are facial gems that you can like put on your eye or wherever you want to put them really. You can put them, I don't know, do what you want with them, but they stick to skin and they're safe. They are by Lorella. And this is in the shade Toxic, which is a dark black. And I'm also adding a Pink Rose O2 Bubble Mask. These are fabulous. When you put them on your skin, they actually bubble up, and it's deep cleansing, it shrinks your pores, it's repairing and brightening, and it just feels good on your skin. So both of these are going in our already stuffed giveaway that I need to find a larger box for. I don't have one yet, but I will find one. The giveaway, by the time I give it away on Black Friday, is going to be worth several $100s, I promise. I'm getting the Allure and the BoxyCharm next month. So, you know there's going to be good stuff in that. You know there is. And I really, really plan to get the Icon box in November because October's Ipsy is the 1 year anniversary of me starting this journey, and really the November icon box was the first real box I got that wasn't a complete cluster that started me loving all of this stuff, and started me down this journey. Because yeah, I've only been into beauty for a year. I was not one of those girls who grew up loving beauty crap. And that's part of why I still talk about it like beauty crap. But I love it now, and I have learned so much about it because OCD means when I start learning something, I deep dive the fuck into it. I also have a bit of bad language, but y'all forgive me for that. So that is today's giveaway. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, here's how you do it. You click the link down below. It's going to take you to a Google form. All you do is put your email address, a link to your YouTube profile, what video are you watching. It is What Not Get Ready With Me, or sorry, What Not Opening, Unboxing. Technically it's number 2, but What Not Unboxing is fine. I know I did 2 of them. And there's one other question, what did I add to the giveaway? You can say face masks, you can say face gems, you can go all out and say Lorella Onyx face gems and a Lorella O2 bubble mask rose. You, as much or as little as you want, as long as I get that you did watch this far. And then you hit submit. If you win, you will be notified via email from knightandbelle@gmail.com. If anybody comments under your comment saying you won, they're lying. I will email you from my personal email address if you win. I need the link to your YouTube profile because that makes it so much easier to check if you're subscribed to me, because that's rule number 1. To enter, you need to be subscribed to me, and you need to still be subscribed to me when I draw the winner, which will be probably the day before Thanksgiving. If you're in America, that would be November 25th. I will announce the winner on the Black Friday, which I believe is November 27th. If I'm off a few days, go by the Wednesday before Thanksgiving and the Friday after. Thanksgiving Day I will be spending with my, well, Wolf's family. It's my family too, but I don't have any family within driving distance that is speaking to me. And that is a very long story that I really don't want to get into. Well, I do actually have like 1 cousin, 2 cousins that still talk to me, but they're gonna go to my aunt's for Thanksgiving, I'm fairly certain, and I'm not speaking to that aunt. Oh, so it's a whole thing. Anyways, so you have to be following me. Rule number 2, you need to be 18 or up. If you're under 18, you need to find a guardian or a friend or a sibling or somebody who is over 18 and have them enter, and then maybe they'll give you a founder's prize. Yeah, because I don't want your address if you're a child. I don't want to be sending, probably nothing I send is going to be something that shouldn't be used on children, but there are some skincare that does not need to be used on skin by children. See the whole drunk elephant fiasco. Specifically like hyaluronic acid. Anything with acid doesn't need to be used on young skin. Anything with retinol does not need to be used on young skin. And rather than, you know, have an angry parent screaming, you sent my child something they didn't want you to have, just be 18. You have to be 18. Your safety and mine. Rule number 3, you get 1 entry per video per household. So I will do many videos between September 1st and November 20th, probably November 20th will be about the last one, where I'm adding stuff to this giveaway. You can enter once per every one of those videos. I encourage you to. Go for it. However, sorry, it's my husband. You, your sister, your dog, your cat, yeah, no. 1 entry per household. What if you have a roommate who's not related to you? Well, then get together, decide who's entering, and split the goods if you win. Sorry guys, somebody abused it, so it's a hard and fast rule now. How do I check? Just, if I find out and it happens, everybody in your household will be banned from this and all future giveaways. The last and final rule is if you find some way to go against the spirit of the giveaway, causing me to make a new rule so people don't do that, you will be banned from this and all future giveaways, and that rule will be named after you, so when I do this whole rigmarole, your name gets blasted every time as someone who tried to cheat. I didn't do that last time this happened, I just banned them. If it ever happens again, I'm gonna be petty. Please don't make me be petty. The odds are really, really good. Last time I got 58 entries, and a lot of those, I think the most one person had was 8. So that was an 8 in 58, or 4 in 28, 2 in, that was a 2 in 14. Yeah, 2 in 14 chance of winning. Please, show me another giveaway that has those kind of odds for several $100s worth of beauty, skincare, crystals, and various other randomness. You're not gonna find one. So just play fair. I've already had somebody win at least twice over the last year because I used to do these monthly. I've changed to quarterly because it's just too much to keep up with monthly. And this is open internationally. Wolf has said we will cover shipping internationally because we are both working now and hopefully will remain so. It's really nice to have 2 incomes. And with that, I'm gonna go. Have a nice day, everybody.